Hey, welcome to my website. I'm just going to give you a quick tour of what you'll find along the way. So it starts out with my homepage here. Here's a picture of myself as well as my lovely wife Dania. This is at Universal City Walk. You'll see I describe this website as my personal website, blog, and marketing playground. It's because I do a lot of different things on here to kind of experiment, and then I'll often translate that into client work, like client findings. And so I also have the professional home here of my consulting business, which we'll explore in a moment. It's easy to get in contact with me. I have my contact information all over. I'm based in downtown Orlando, but I work with people all over the globe. Um, I also have a search feature on here. I have probably about 200 pages on the site, including blog posts and miscellaneous service pages for SEO consulting and social media and things like that. So there's kind of a lot to explore. I also do weekly recaps of news, which marketing news, which I'll explore as well. So let's start with about me. So I'm not the best at taking photos of myself, I will admit, but I do occasionally take one or two. And so this is a picture of me, same hat. Basically, I've worked in marketing I spent a little over 8 years at digital marketing agencies as a content specialist, as an SEO strategist. In January of 2024, I started my own consulting business, which is when I started taking this website from just being a personal passion project to being the focus of my business. And again, I work with clients all over the country. More than just being an SEO, I focus on holistic, sort of brand focused marketing strategies. And what I really mean by that is going to my consulting page here is my lovely wife again. I focus basically on all forms of organic content. So it's not just your website content, it's not just traditional SEO content, but it's also the other types of content that your users will find as they're searching along their journey on the web. Because let's face it, today with AI chat experiences and soon AI agents and more places, as well as just social media itself, there's so many places that people can find and experience your brand. And so I think it's kind of limiting to just focus on traditional search results, especially since they're kind of fading away. And so I'll show you an example of what I mean by that as well. But I do consider myself an SEO and marketing consultant focused on holistic marketing strategies, not just traditional SEO. Let's see. So SEO and website content are kind of my bread and butter. Those are my main focuses. Historically, that's what I focused on when I was working in digital marketing agencies. However, in writing my blog, and you'll see a lot of this content expressed on my blog, I do cover a lot of other topics. So just to give you an example, I'll find recent papers that are of interest to me, like AI research papers, things like that. I'll write about those. I do a weekly recap called Hamsterdam, which I actually did this for over a year, and I changed the format recently to focus on my Google Discover feed. So I go through my favorite blog posts on Google Discover, and I add them here. So I publish this every week. I share it on social as well. This is what I was kind of talking about when I talk about a holistic marketing consultant versus just an SEO consultant. So I'm real big on talking about brand storytelling and getting away from sort of the standard. I mean, if you want help with like sort of standard traditional SEO content, I can advise on that. But more and more, I think that stuff is being phased out in favor of what people value that feels authentic or real, or that they can connect to. And that's really what I wanted to do an example of with this, which is just me going through. Here's my worn out running shoes. I know you can see I use them a lot, but I wrote this post about how I went to like Google Lens and I used the video search feature with AI overviews and how just showing that like this, going through Gemini to answer questions, using the shopping graph, using Google Shopping itself, which actually has some updates and some AI infused features in it as well. Using ChatGPT and actually search GPT to look for the shoes, and then finding, basically different deals, things like that. Um, Going back to search. So this is a long story about how I kind of was looking for these shoes, and I eventually found them just in an unfortunate color, not my size. But the point is that the search journey that people traditionally took, which was just keyword-based content, is really being phased out because so much of that is being synthesized now with AI. And so that's why I consider myself to be a holistic marketing consultant as opposed to just an SEO strategist or consultant, because I truly do focus on all the places that your website can show up organically, not only in search, but in AI chat and agent experiences, as well as across the social. I have some articles in my blog exploring like how social content appears in search results and things like that. So anyway, so that's just sort of an introduction to my website. I also have a contact page. You can get in touch with me. You'll see these buttons all around my site to jump on my calendar. You just click it, and you can schedule time on my calendar. You can fill out the form. I'm on all the major social platforms. My contact information is easily findable. So yeah, feel free to explore, and I'll try to keep this video updated as I make changes, because as I said, this is a marketing playground, so I tend to adjust things a lot, just experimentation or whatever it may be. So enjoy.